K-pop idols as Vampire Diary characters. Why? Because they're canon and board. Okay, so first off, we have the main character, Elena. Who will be Elena? Karina. Okay, I just thought, by the way, this is purely based on 4th gen K-pop idols. If you want me to do other 3rd gen, like 3rd gen, 5th gen idols, I'm willing to do that. But I try to mainly go for the 4th gen idols because a lot of Vampire Diary characters are all like the same age or basically the same age. So that's why I picked Karina as Elena, because I was thinking maybe Wonyoung, but Wonyoung has an elegant vibe, whereas Karina has that girl next door Elena type of vibe. So that's why I chose Karina, but also because of the other character that she would be playing. But yeah, Karina as Elena. Like, first of all, you need a face card that would melt vampires' hearts, werewolves' hearts, even hybrids, or not hybrids. No, the Klaus didn't like, but you get what I mean. You just have to be a very gorgeous girl to be Elena, and be very kind, be very sweet, and just be a very, very loving, lovable, likable character. After season 3, season 4 to 7 was a bit, well, like, you get what I mean. Like, Karina as Elena is pretty much perfect, but not as perfect as Karina as Catherine Pierce or Karina as Katarina Petrova. Like, Karina's stage name is purely based on the name Katarina. So, like, it's pretty much perfect. Like, Karina can suit both the sweet Elena go next door vibe, but can also be, oh, the biggest bitch of the West, Catherine vibe. I don't know why I said biggest bitch of the West. Mystic Falls? Is that based in Virginia? Virginia is, I don't know, but basically, Karina as Catherine, I think that would be, that's the vibe. That's the vibe. Like, honestly, that type of vibe, amazing. Love it. Okay? I really can see Karina as both Catherine and Elena. I feel like she can do the whole switch thing, like, oh, she pretends to be Elena, but then switches to Catherine. Like, I really think Karina is definitely that type of girl that could really, like, play as somebody that's both the sweet main character, but the biggest villain. Okay, and now let's move on to the Salvatore brothers. All right, now listen, choosing between Stefan and Damon, as in like who to play them, it was pretty difficult. But then again, I remember, oh wait, we already have vampires, so I chose Sung-hoon as Stefan. All right, now I know a lot of you would maybe pick Jake, maybe Jungwon, but I don't know. I feel like Sung-hoon can be that at first very mysterious, secretive, quiet, stoic type, and once you get to know him, he's actually a very sweet, very funny, can be a bit sassy type of guy, and I really see Sung-hoon as Stefan. I can see that. And also the jawline, that's very important. The hair, that's very important. The abs, I don't know, I haven't seen Sung-hoon's body, but I can really see Sung-hoon as Stefan. You know, he has like that quiet but kind type of vibe. I really think he can be Stefan. But the hardest part was who would be Damon. Alright, and I know I had a chance to pick somebody that looked like Sun-hoon and they actually look like brothers, but I just picked who fit the vampire character vibe more. Okay, I didn't go for, oh, they had to look like brothers, because, like, let's admit, Damon and Stefan, Ian Somerhalder and Paul Wesley, they don't look alike. They're just really good looking lads that give off vampire vibes, and the member of Enhypen that gives off Heesung vibes. The vampire that gives off Heesung vibes. Okay, spoiler. Yeah, Heesung as Damon. I see it. Like, it's the eyes, it's the attitude. I really think that Heesung can really play a really good Damon. Like sassy, cocky, arrogant, bad boy type of vibe. Like, Heesung has that face. Like, yeah, he's a good-looking guy, but he can pull off being like that bad boy Damon style that everybody loves. And you know, I think it will get Ian's approval, Ian Somerhalder's approval. I know Paul Wesley, he already loves Enhypen. Just have a look. So Sung-hoon and Heesung as the Salvatore brothers. I think that's a really cool dynamic. I think that really fits. I think that's really cool. And yeah, they also need to be, I think both Sung-hoon and Heesung are taller than both Paul Wesley and Ian Somerhalder. I don't know, but yeah, they're the two most vampire types. I almost picked Jay as Damon, but I don't know. I think Hee-sung is more Damon than Jay is Damon. Yeah, but yeah, Sunghoon and Hee-sung as the Salvatore brothers. And for this next one is my absolute favorite casting that I chose as the K-pop idol as a Vampire Diaries character. This is my favorite one. This is the one where I cooked. This is my best one. This is absolutely perfect. You're gonna love it when you see it. It is none other than Chaewon as Caroline. You're welcome. You're welcome. I know you're either in shock or you're in applauding. You're applauding me right now. This is perfect. This is a perfect casting. All right, Chaewon as Caroline. Like Chaewon doesn't even have to be blonde, but Chaewon as blonde is literally Caroline. And I will say Caroline in first season, yeah, she had her annoying moments, but you couldn't help but feel bad for her, feel empathetic for her. I just hope she gets better, she does better. It's like, oh, poor Caroline. And then she became a vampire, and then she became one of the best characters. Caroline, like, Sharon as Caroline, it's just perfect. Not just looks, but character. The way they pick themselves up, the way they carry themselves. It's absolute perfection. It's 1-to-1. Sharon as Caroline is the best. And for the next bestie, and my favorite character, Bonnie Bennett, I chose Leah. I really feel like Leah, she really gives off Bonnie vibe. Bonnie is one of the most selfless characters ever. And she just keeps, I'm not going to give spoilers. I'm not going to give spoilers, but like, really what Bonnie does in the series is phenomenal. Like, her kindness and her selflessness is the reason why she's my favorite character. I see Leah being one of my favorite K-pop idols. I just really see Leah being Bonnie Bennett. Leah's Bonnie Bennett, it just fits so well, like a glove. I don't know what it is about it, but I personally really love it. And it's Leah as, it's great. It's great. There's nothing more I have to say about it. Leah as Bonnie Bennett, as a witch, I can imagine Leah saying, Incendia. I don't know if that's right. Incendia? Vatos. Vactus. Victin. I don't know. I don't know what Bonnie says, but Leah as Bonnie, I see it. And I know I said I try to keep it 4th gen idols, but for Elena's younger brother, I had to go 5th gen, and I went with what rises Wonbin. Okay? It's like Wonbin, like, yes, he's presented as a very quiet, very mysterious type of guy, but I don't know, I just think he can pull off being Hunter Jeremy, you know. Oh, that's a spoiler, but I can see him being Jeremy, the rambunctious teenager, but also the very loving one. You know, even though I don't see him, I'm gonna say this, boy, I don't see him cheating on his girlfriend with a ghost. That's a spoiler, and if you're only like, how does that? You have to watch it to get it, and yeah, it's like, although a lot of the Vampire Diaries fans do like Jeremy, it's just that one little ick, that red flag that they will say about Jeremy. But I don't think Wonbin would cheat on his partner with a ghost, from what I know. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know. Wonbin is Jeremy Gilbert, tall, strong, athletic, younger brother vibes. I can see that for Wonbin. And now onto our werewolf, Tyler Lockwood. This one, honestly, purely based on looks, with a werewolf character, usually someone with dark hair and tan skin, and that I picked Jeno. I was like, it's this one, I will admit, purely on looks. Like Tyler, yeah, he's a bit of an ass, but you kind of understand where he's coming from. And like, I don't know. Jeno just gives off werewolf vibes. That was the pure reason. Jeno is a werewolf coded K-pop idol. There's vampire K-pop idols and there's werewolf vampires. Jeno is definitely a vampire. Boom. Like, yeah, Jeno as Tyler Lockwood. There's not much to it, but I see it. I see it. I know a lot of you probably wondering, oh, but there's a Stray Kids member who's known as a wolf, and guess what? Yes, I chose him as a big bad wolf as Klaus Michelson. Bang Chan as Klaus Michelson. Yeah. And like, listen, I do not think Bang Chan is a psychopathic supremacist. That's pretty much Klaus. But he has aura, he's a leader, but also wolf, and also fan service. That's pretty much it. Bang Chan as Klaus. I just did it to have these photos in the thumbnail. No, I'm joking, but yeah, I really see Bang Chan as Klaus. That'd be pretty cool. As a Michelson, I see it. But like, the one problem I had with Bang Chan as Klaus is picking his bigger brother, Elijah. It's like, who could be his older brother? I'm not sure. He's the oldest member of Stray Kids, but I was like, you know what, screw it. I don't care about the age. I'll just pick someone that is giving Elijah to Bang Chan's Klaus. Hyunjin. I went with Hyunjin, okay? Classy, kind, get stuff done, I think. But yeah, Hyunjin as Elijah Michelson, I really see it. He can really be stoic, precise, intricate. I really see Hyunjin can be like that. And also, more an important part about being Elijah Michelson, you have to look good in a suit. You have to look good in a suit. If you don't, it's not going to work out. So that's why I picked Hyunjin. And yeah, also jawline. And I haven't seen the originals yet. I need to watch that, so I don't know Elijah's full character, but I will get to it, alright? I'll get to it. And maybe I'll do an original one. And if you want to know any other TV show where you want me to say, oh, K-pop Idols is this TV show, let me know. I'm willing to do anything. And for one more Michelson, we are going to have somebody who could be Bang Chan and Hyunjin's little sister, Cherang. Cherang as Rebecca. I think once again I think I really cooked with the blondies. I really cooked with the blonde girls with the casting. Like, I really cooked with Barbie Klaus and Klaus Barbie. And Cherang as Rebecca. Absolute cinema. She has the attitude. She has the walk. She has the posture. The way she carries herself. Like, the way Vampire Diary characters carry themselves is a very integral part of who they are as a character. And honestly, Cherang as Rebecca, she has that carrying herselfness that Rebecca has, and I think that's very important. And last but certainly not least, but maybe least to some, who will be that one character that is everywhere, always, all at once, no matter which episode you look at, he is always there. He's always in that episode for pretty much almost no reason. And a lot of people don't like that character, but you gotta admit, you understand him. But who could play Matt Donovan? Mark Lee. Mark Lee, like if you're thinking about a character that is everywhere in every single thing, it's Mark Lee. Mark Lee is Matt Donovan. That is like, they're everywhere. In everything you look, in everything you watch, they're there. They're everywhere for no reason. It's kind of funny, but still, like, they're always there. They're always there. But yeah, Mark Lee is Matt Donovan. I think that'd just be hilarious. I think that'd be funny. You know, seeing Mark trying to keep a job while there are vampires and werewolves about, and his friends are werewolves and vampires. Yeah. Watch Vampire Diaries if you haven't.